What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XLM to BTC because I have some huge news in regards to buying and selling opportunities on XLM as well as the other cryptocurrencies like Litecoin and Bitcoin, as well as we will be looking at the current coin market cap and an article which I find absolutely fascinating in regards to Bitcoin seeing top 3 week as Argentina cuts dollar allowance by 98%. Now, some of you might not have even heard of what Argentina is doing with their money. So the fact that I'm now hearing about this is absolutely mind-blowing, and I really want to share this information with you guys. Lastly, I did make a video yesterday in regards to the fact that there was a major double top on some of the biggest cryptos, as we know, Litecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. And we were starting to see a reversal period happen, a short-term reversal on Bitcoin, on Litecoin, and on Ethereum, that double top reversing. And then I also mentioned that XLM was going to be doing the opposite. An inverse pattern was forming, and we were going to start to carry the price up much higher. So that is exactly what happened, and I want to discuss this. Lastly, guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications. Like I said, I'm doing a $25 Bitcoin giveaway this Friday. All you have to do to enter is leave a comment down below, comment done, and I will pick the winners this Friday. So if you want to get involved, make sure you're subscribed and comment done down below so I know. Otherwise, let's jump right into today's episode. I'm absolutely pumped. I made this video yesterday in regards to the fact that we saw that Litecoin and Bitcoin double bottom and the correction before breakout. That is exactly what happened. I also had a ton of people checking out this video, and I'm a huge fan, and a huge shout out to you guys for making that happen. That's absolutely amazing. I had a ton of you guys as well comment, where is it done? Great video, leaving comments on the video and entering the giveaway for this Friday. So this is exactly what you have to do. Just leave comments down below and you will be entered in the giveaway to get $25. And huge shout out to our last winner, Tom Guarci, which he won the $25 right here. Tom Guarci, sorry if I can't pronounce that right, won $25 on the last week giveaway. So huge shout out to him as well. So moving on into the technical analysis, the most crazy stuff is going on right now. Notice the current coin market cap, Bitcoin is down, as well as the other altcoins are kind of hanging in there if they're not down by quite a bit. We're up about 3 to 4%. Tron is absolutely flying, breaking out. That might be a coin we should look at. And Stellar is up 3%, while the other altcoins are pretty much just kind of lagging and consolidating sideways after they double topped right there. So some interesting news and things we have to discuss. Obviously, I really do want to spend quite some time in regards to this double top that we did see happen, and I want to go into where we could be potentially seeing more movements, more sideways movements, whether we're going to see retracement, uptrends, things of that nature. Now, I did share this information on Patreon, and I let everybody know on Patreon before. So obviously, those who have me on Patreon have already been alerted and already received the buy-in order down here that this is going to be where I'm buying in, and then pretty much selling off, as I said in yesterday's video, up here. So if you want exclusive information that I don't share on YouTube or that comes out before YouTube, because as you know, these videos get edited, check out the first link in the description. That brings you to my Patreon, where I have exclusive charts, live updating charts, things like that you will not get on YouTube. So otherwise, moving on into this double top that we're seeing here. So yesterday I made a call saying that there was a double top. As you can see by the description or the link in the video, there was this double top forming right here, which made me consider that we were going to see a retracement. Not only that, but we were starting to see being overbought on the relative strength index, as well as us being way too high up on the MACD. Now, the MACD and the RSI work very well together. You can also see the increasingly or decreasingly low volume that we're starting to experience. And what I'm seeing now is the fact that on the 4-hour, we're seeing that crossover right now of the blue band onto the orange band on the MACD is a great indicator of a bear market forming, or a bearish short-term pullback forming. You also notice we're just recently starting that lower volume right now, indicating retracement to lower levels. So there's a really good chance that Bitcoin on the 4-hour and the daily will end up going back below this major downtrend that we have here. It's almost implicit, and I expect to see that happen. You can see where we've had previous resistances in the past, and merely this is exactly where that previous breakout happened. So very interesting. The pullback was necessary. It was expected. I was not expecting us to go any higher than that. You can see on the daily right now some other interesting news. You can see the clear resistance of the high-low MMA with the prices. Also notice that we are extremely high up on the MACD, as well as being extremely or very close to being overbought on the RSI as well. The huge indicator that we weren't going to go higher was the fact of this green and red band. These are the high-low middle moving averages, and I noticed they were getting intertwined with the prices here. You'll see that we're wicking up right now and hitting this and getting rejected as we come lower. So my biggest objective and my biggest call out and prediction is whether or not we're going to either now use this as a means of following it lower, or we're going to break down inside of it and then trade like this and potentially break out at the end of this. As you guys know, there is a major symmetrical triangle forming, as well as the descending triangle, the two purple lines, which gives me reason to believe there's a chance, a very big chance, we could break in here, we could break out here, or what I think will most likely happen is we trend on top of this, head lower, and then eventually, shoot upwards. That's where I'm anticipating the market to go, but I can't see us going much higher right now due to the fact we're extremely, wide on the MACD, as well as being very, very, very close to being overbought on the RSI as well. So there's huge signs of a retracement coming. Now, to look at Litecoin, very similar. We're looking like we're about to close and turn into a bearish pull on the MACD, as well as the Litecoin having that double top, very similar to Bitcoin, and starting to see that retracement happen right now on the daily. You also notice, or on the 4 hour, you can see the resistance right here. Wow, this is new. I did not notice this before, but this might be of useful information for us. I just poked out that there could be a potential trend right here. Very possible. I'm going to leave this in. I got to give it like another color, maybe red. We got to delete some of these bottom lines because I feel like it's going to be too congested for you guys. But you can see what I'm referring to right now. I'll get rid of this. We don't need this. We don't need this. There is a major downtrend forming. You can see the resistance off this high-low MMA suppressing the price. Whether or not, this is a bottom support is up for debate, but it looks like we're getting rejected off here and pulling down lower. So why am I mentioning this? You can clearly see as well on Ethereum, major rejection. You can see where we've had the resistance before on the coin, and you can see where we're kind of getting intertwined with that right now, getting rejected and pulling back down slightly lower. You can see there's a slight cross on the RSI on the 4 hour, and let's check out the daily for that third confirmation. Clear rejection of the resistance here, and the high-low MMA is approaching as well. So there's a lot of indicators that are telling me we are going to pull lower. So I made a video yesterday, like I said, in regards to the fact that XLM is a huge opportunity, a huge buy-in zone right now. Hopefully you guys, took advantage of that. Now, like I said, I'm no financial advisor. This is merely what I was doing, buying in down here. This is the XLM to BTC, the Stellar Lumens to BTC on Bittrex. You can also use it on Coinbase Pro. That's an option too. Very easy. Buy XLM and then trade it for XLM to BTC. Sell it on, when we go up. So basically, I bought. I had US dollar in, and then I bought XLM, and then I'm waiting now, and you can see this is going up, which means I'm getting more BTC for my XLM. The ratio is getting higher, and then I'll sell the BTC for US dollar and cash back out. But you can see the clear movement back upwards, and it makes total sense. We're finally seeing that bullish crossover on the MACD. We're starting to move up into the higher levels, and you can see we're currently tracing up. So we've only managed to move about, yikes, didn't mean to use that one. Let's see, let me close that. Let me use this. We've moved about 5% since I got in, which is fairly small. But if you had quite a bit of money in here, people trade with $10,000, $20,000, you're making a big profit off of this small movement like here. And that's really what I'm referring to. I know a lot of people are scared to invest. They put in $50, $100, $300. That's not really much that you're going to make a noticeable difference on. I know trading with bigger margins is more, it's scarier. You're trading with bigger margins, it means you can lose more. But if you trade conservatively, there's a bigger chance you have to making more profit than you do have with losing, knowing when to buy and sell out, things like that. So in regards to where I'm predicting to sell off, you can see by using the Fibonacci retracement, we can see right about here in between the green and yellow, right at this line, that's about where I'd sell off. And that just so happens to be right in between, and I'll draw it like this, you can see the high-low middle moving average is right here. So that's about the sell-off point for me. So movement just up to here is about a, let's see, 15 or 13 to 15% jump. You could even set your stop loss once you get up here and then push it up even higher to about a 20% gain. So stop loss right at around this level on the high-low MMA. Sell off at here, and you're in for about 20% profit. So that's huge, great opportunity. Being oversold, it just made sense we were going to head up. And then lastly, to check out this wicked sick article on Bitcoinist.com. Bitcoin sees top 3 week as Argentina cuts dollar. I don't know if this is relevant to the price shooting up. You know, Bitcoin's currently lower, but I've never read this before. It says, where's the part that I wanted to relieve? Maybe I missed it. The previous level was $10,000. Argentina voted. Okay, I think this is it. Given the current degree of uncertainty, and the board of directors of the BCRA decided to take a series of measures this Sunday that seek to preserve the reserves of the central bank. Now, the announced measures are temporary until December of 2019. So for the next 2 months or a month, it established a new limit of $200 per month to dollar purchases, new limit of $200 per month to dollar purchases for individuals with a bank account, and $100 to the amount of dollars that can be purchased in cash. These limits are cumulative. So very odd, just very odd. In Bitcoin terms, the amount was far off all-time highs, as you know. Yada, yada, yada. Cryptocurrency analysis due to what many see similarities. So I'm not sure what the problem is. Maybe converting your cash to, or converting your Argentinian dollar to US dollar or something like that. They put a cap on, or purchases. I'm not sure if it's straight purchases, but regardless, any of those are ridiculous that there's a cap on them. And that's exactly what people are shooting into Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is, for the most part, untraceable, and they can do a lot more with it, a lot quicker and easier, and trade all around the world internationally and not have to worry. They're in charge of their own money. So that's pretty awesome that Bitcoin's shooting up because of that. And it's crazy to see how it fills in the gaps once the economy in certain countries fall. So if you guys have any news on that, definitely make sure to share that information too. Otherwise, that will wrap up today's episode. Like I said, definitely make sure to check out Patreon if you want to know when my buy and sell orders are, as well as live updating charts. Huge community there. And then we are doing a giveaway, like I said, this Friday. All you have to do to enter is comments done down below. This way I know you've been subscribed to the channel, and comment, leave a comment in regards to anything you like about the videos. Lastly, make sure to subscribe, like I said, turn on post notifications, and I will see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.